What kind of fish is this? There's one dirty looking fish. Hey, wait a minute. It's coming back. There's a Cascadoo? Yeah. It's a Cascadoo. It's a Cascadoo. It all comes back to Cascadoo. It all comes back to Cascadoo. 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 Yeah, it all comes back to Cascadoo. Cascadoo celebrates the energy of Caribbean sport.
So, Wendy, let me begin with you. In terms of what V.O.C.A.L is all about, could you explain what V.O.C.A.L really stands for?
V.O.C.A.L is a collective of artists out of Canada, representing various islands of the Caribbean diaspora. It was spearheaded by Nth Degree, Anthony Bansfield, who is a spoken word poet and I would say organizer coming out of Ottawa. He brought together myself, Motion, as well as Dwayne Morgan, Manchild, representing Philadelphia as well as Montreal, and lastly Eddie, the original one. And so we've all spoken word artists and poets who've been working together in various ways throughout the past few years now, and connecting, you know, whether it's here at home or abroad. And so it's really amazing to be able to come here and be a part of
all
this
the
festival.
lovers of spoken
Cascade.
word, let me see your hands, please.
It's a Cascadoo. It's a Cascadoo.
Give me V.O.C.A.L.
Sugar cane,
Please
sugar
welcome.
cane, sweet sugar cane. Cane, cane, sweet sugar cane. Cane. Sugar cane, sweet sugar cane. Sugar cane, cane, sweet sugar cane. Cane. Now, as a young boy, I rode the sugar cane and drink pure sugar juice dripped from the cane. Down in Central, they grow the sugar cane, and down in Caroni, cut the sugar cane. Now, sugar cane sweet, stick between your teeth. Cutlass a chop down, stalk a sugar cane. Sugar cane burn and sugar cane slash. Boil and burn in the burning cane trash. Sugar cane, sweet sugar cane. Cane, cane, sweet sugar cane. Cane. Sugar cane, sweet sugar. Sugar cane, cane, sweet sugar cane. Cane. Sugar cane, sweet sugar. Sugar cane, cane, sweet sugar cane. Cane.
Have you ever seen the trees them dancing? Have you ever seen the trees them dance? It's a marvelous thing, it's a marvelous thing when the trees them dancing. When the wind whistling, them trees just be moving to the rhythm. Back and forth, they just be swinging. And if you're next to the ocean, watch how the coconut trees and them behaving. They follow fashion like West India and they only jumping up and waving. Oh, I know, they don't want to bother with me and my old talk. It's just that if you ever get a chance to see the trees them dance, watch good. It's a marvelous thing, it's a marvelous thing. And life just seems so much more worth living when the trees them dancing.
Your appearances in your own life, because sometimes it is easier to be your persona than it is to be yourself. So I keep my soul guarded, treated as though it were on purgatory, trapped between who I am and who others expect me to be, stuck in an artificial existence with over 8,000 Facebook friends and no one to talk to. Accepting both the old and the new me, confidently embracing each new day, loving myself unconditionally, vowing never again to be afraid. Peace.
Whether the big beats or big bangs or God whispering to the dark, let there be light, 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 light. There has always been music. Beats to rhymes, rhythm to lyrics, voice to words, sound to power. This is a soundtrack that brings us back to life, life. In the beginning there was music, like Bob Marley said, I came out of the womb crying, meaning that my voice brought the first song. We had to let the world know, hey yo, are we this scene? And the universe heard us loud and clear. That's music. Yeah? And that is why I will always try to protect you from the bad company you might want to roll with. Your daddy ain't here, but I am, and I have been with you since you were underneath my breast.
chest, and I will die before I let folly put a bullet in your chest.
And I really enjoyed the quality of the pieces that were performed by all the persons who performed from Trinidad and Tobago and who were from Canada. So I would definitely want to come back next time, and I encourage anyone else who's interested to support their workshops and whatever else they've been doing to help engender a sense of appreciation for spoken word and lyrical language use as an art form in Trinidad and Tobago.
Thanks so much, love, coming out for the whole vocal crew. Eddie, Dwayne, Nth Degree, Emotion. Peace.
Yes, everybody.
Bless.
Odette,
Thank you, Cascadoo.
Cascadoo!
Normandy.
So hi,
Thank
my
you
name
very
is
much,
Eddie, the
everybody.
original one. This is?
Motion.
This is?
Nth Degree.
Dwayne Morgan.
And we are Vocal, representing Canada and here at Cascadoo. We're just here, just doing spoken word and just being the best that we can be. And I'm hoping TNT is out there and basically loving us and hoping you guys bring us back. It's been an amazing time since we've been here. Just the Matima and his crew have just done a phenomenal job. And we just ended up on an amazing show here at Normandy under the trees. Just this beautiful, it's just been amazing. It's just been amazing.
So we really appreciate being here in Trinidad and Tobago. Definitely a foundation of island and country and nation when it comes to the oral culture. So we are honored to be part of the Cascadoo Festival.
I think it was a great experience just to be down here, to actually see the wealth of talent that exists in Trinidad and Tobago. It wasn't a situation where, you know, we just came down to just do our thing, but it was really, we wanted to see what was happening on the ground level here in Trinidad. And the talent that I saw tonight, the talent that I saw all week is just absolutely wonderful. And I'm definitely looking forward to building bridges with a lot of the artists that, you know, we connected with this week and seeing what we can build on, you know, in Canada and here in Trinidad.
Yeah. And I think the vision that we had was to come here and share our experience as spoken word poets and performers and organizers as well, and to learn from the people here, from organizers and poets and others here. And I mean, you know, we had a wonderful experience at the Pandemonium Panyard, for example. We collaborated with a steel band, and that's a kind of learning experience that we bring back with us, and it lets us grow even more as artists. So same way that we've networked with people here and in the workshops, for example, done some topics on, you know, performance and technique and so on and so forth, and discussed and debated ideas. You know, we've learned about you know, issues in TNT as the artists approach them, and it's been a great learning experience. And yeah, we definitely hope to come back, and we thank all those who have supported us.
Yeah, what we say now, you have to give the dictionary over today. Now black is beautiful, we acknowledge that. Judy crazy love time, say you try to hide that, but black is the writing on the wall. Moses, Abraham, David, and all these standing in the Zion today. My friends, that is black heritage, we teach you again.
Everybody saying that it's hard. Look at the faces, they're glad. Because we ain't chasing target. We talking about them on the backyard. But the faces, they know they're glad. I want to bring on a big one. Curious radio. So that it's on, yeah. And there we go, there we go, there we go.
It all comes back to Cascadoo. It all.
Cascadoo is an ongoing event. It's an annual event, and we hope, God's willing, next year to bring another team, right, to conduct more panchayats, workshops, and interact with our local artists and the population of Trinidad and Tobago. As we say in Cascadoo, it all comes back to Cascadoo.
Yeah, it all comes back to Cascadoo. What kind of fish is this? There's one dirty looking fish. Hey, wait a minute. It's coming back. There's a Cascadoo? Yeah. It's a Cascadoo. It's a Cascadoo. It all comes back.
Greetings
to Cascade.
Charlie Bobos, Inspirator International. I am a motivational dub poet from Jamaica, and my mission is to empower minds and uplift youths using poetry. And I've been on a mission to use poetry as a catalyst for changing of people's mental attitudes since 1999. And I'm proud to be a part of 100,000 Poets for Change all over the world. And this is an important historical moment.
Use your experience. Don't make your next lesson leave you in silence. Charlie Bobos has said, in life of persistence, use your life lessons. Improve yourself and your residence of patience. Creative energy flowing within you and me. Almighty light in the way is the only way you see. Seeking your life, spiritual electricity. For guide and make the heart and your mind feel free. Creative energy, creative energy, creative energy. Creative energy flowing within you and me. Almighty light in the way is the only way you see. Seeking your life, spiritual electricity. For guide and make the heart and your mind feel free.
It all comes back to Cascadoo. Cascadoo.
Is Lamont Carroll. I am internationally known spoken word artist, filmmaker, playwright. I was born right here in Washington, D.C. I was raised in prison. And I wanted to commend you all for being smarter, more independent thinking than I was, because I dropped out of school in the 7th grade to become a full-time drug dealer. And the goal was to aspire to become a kingpin drug dealer. But instead, I went to prison, adult prison at 16, charged as an adult, and spent a total of 11 years of my life in prison.
From Washington, D.C., Lamont Carey.
I'm 11 years old in the 6th grade and I can't read. The class is so full that the teacher doesn't notice me, but I can't read. And when she finally asked me to come to the head of the class, I do everything in my power to make the class laugh. What would you do if you knew that they all would laugh at you? But I can't read, I can't write, I can't spell, and most of the time I don't know my left from my right. But they keep on passing me because I can dribble the ball, I can hit a three-pointer, y'all, and I can almost dunk, and I'm guaranteed to get you 13 points, but I can't read, I can't write, I can't spell, and most of the time I don't know my left from my right. And the teacher's aide says that it's the teacher's fault, and the teacher says that it's the Board of Education, and the Board of Education says that it's my parents' fault, and y'all, my parents blame me, but I still can't read, I can't write, I can't spell, and most of the time I don't know my left from my right.
Cascadoo, yeah, it all comes back to Cascade.
So what we do is we tend to, as youngsters, choose our role models from the people around us. Like every single one of us is a shepherd, and each shepherd is responsible for his flock. And believe me, there's somebody who looks up to you. Whether it's someone in your school and you're only young, there's someone in your school who looks up to you, or someone in your area who looks up to you. And what I used to do is I used to take the people in my area as my role models. The people who looked like they had the best lives, and it was the criminals, the ones who was involved in crime, as they're the ones who had money. They're the ones who could afford a nice car and jewelry, and women used to show them so much attention because of the assets and the materials they have. So I thought, I want to be like them because I want that attention. That attention will make me happy, and that will make my life complete. And if I didn't pick the role models from the people around me, it will be the people I see on the television.
Yeah, Jamaica is my background.
London is my birthplace. Oh, why didn't they teach me about my purpose in this life in the first place? See, I was on the verge of walking around my streets of London with a screw face. Now I say it's a good thing I was never too cool to read the first page. You see, it's cold outside, I need a coat on. My mommy looked in my eyes and told me, hold on. She said, there's danger down the road that I walk on. And those who walked on it before, now they're all gone. Either locked in a cage or down in the grave. This is the outcome from the traces we made. Alhamdulillah, I feel I've been saved. Alhamdulillah, I feel I've been saved. Alhamdulillah, I feel I've been saved. Alhamdulillah, that's why I'm here today.
Cascadoo celebrates the energy of Caribbean spoken word poetry.
He said, in another lifetime, so she dies just to be loved and never comes back to life the way she expected. She's reduced to death. Now she begs for life with the same desperation she wanted love, to be known by all. Demise is the happy ending she misunderstood. Telling her she was beautiful, she was loved by many, and had many things going for her is the last thing a corpse wants to hear. Let me tell you what it feels like. This is my birthright, and if you can't distinguish me from another poet on the mic, then the candles between your legs I will not light. The horny genitals you think from might as well take flight, because you'll never hear an erotic poem from me, all right? Let me tell you what it feels like when poetry comes to steal your soul like a thief in the night, and all you can see is black or white, and Russian roulette is not with the gun, but with the pen that can't write. Few understands what it feels like to fall and have poetry take your sight, and up on stage in front of an audience that you must give light. See, all I see in life are words that are meant to be verbs, and other poets want to be heard, but people actions speak louder than words, and even that has no merit. When Al Sharpton was just paid 25 G's to preach at Dr. King proclaiming the dream ceremony, misusing the city's budget. See, I saw his words fly like birds do, defecating on the hearts of everyone you're connected to. No need for paid theatrics, after all. Speech is the simplest form of satisfaction, but let me tell you people, words don't give defeated people alimony or ambition. When you're a poet, your life is not yours, it belongs to your community's mission. True poets are being sanctioned. You see a whole lot of Jesuses and no disciples, giving every other hand another rifle and tempting selfish cowards to end their cycles. And now do you understand when I say words can stifle? So with his guidance, I will pray at his feet, because I am merely a vessel, and you know you're my equal. Let me tell you what it feels like.
Slide from north to south, vocals from 21st century. Music of the word, we taking it down to the roots. Content meets style in a journey for the truth. Now it all comes back to Cascadoo. Yeah, it all comes back to Cascadoo. Cascadoo. Cascadoo.